Tonight feels like the start of a new era. The Premier League has adopted a suite of law changes that look small on paper, but will feel enormous in the stadium and on your screen from the very first game. The headline that will dominate conversations in pubs and punditry shows is the goalkeeper 8-second rule. Referees will now judge when a keeper has a control of the ball with their hands, start an 8-second clock, and then visibly count down the last 5 seconds with a raised hand. If that limit is broken, the opposing team is awarded a corner, not an indirect free kick. That single swap in punishment is deliberately sharp. A corner brings instant attacking danger and scoreboard consequences in a way an indirect free kick rarely does. So the temptation to time waste is now met with a genuine tactical cost. Alongside that, the game's communication architecture is shifting. Competitions will be able to let referees make an announcement after a VAR review or a long VAR check, and the only the captain option means managers and fans will see fewer mass confrontations around officials. There are also nuanced edits to offside interpretation when the goalkeeper throws the ball, new assistant referee positioning on penalties, and trials like RefCam, and even permanent use of semi-automated offside tech in some fixtures. Taken together, these are not cosmetic edits, they change incentives for players and managers overnight. For a keeper, the 8-second clock alters how you receive the ball, how often you dribble in the box, and how quickly you distribute. Coaches must now rehearse new, lightning-fast release routines for goalkeepers and restructure build-out play to avoid gifting corners. Tactically, teams that used passive time management as a late-game break will find that break either these run are costly, so expect substitution timing, set-piece formation, and pressing triggers to evolve. Managers who once counted on a keeper to bleed seconds off the clock will need new strategies, and opponents will hunt for those corners, reshaping late-game defensive shape. On the VAR side, giving referees the option to explain reviews breaks silence and the feeling of decisions being handed down from a box. That transparency can calm stadium rage when it's crisp and consistent, but it will also expose referees to more immediate fan reaction if the explanation lacks clarity. The captain guideline is designed to protect referees from being swamped and to speed up disputes, but it raises questions about who on the field is empowered to speak, how captains will handle that role culturally, and whether bench staff will try to funnel appeals through captains and thus indirectly influence on-field protest. The offside clarification about the keeper's last point of contact when throwing the ball will change a handful of edge cases where quick throws slice a defensive line. When combined with the semi-automated offside system, these moments could be decided with greater precision and greater controversy faster than ever. Expect debate. Some pundits will hail the changes for reducing time wasting and increasing action. Purists will warn of added referee micromanagement and the new cognitive load on match officials. There's also a human element. Referees will visually count down 5 seconds for keepers, and those gestures will become a new kind of theatre, a raised hand that can provoke celebrations, protests, and instant tactical adjustments. Clubs will adapt quickly. Training drills will add 8-second release reps for goalkeepers. Scouting reports will look for teams that habitually slow the game, and sports scientists will refine warm-up and restart protocols to fit the new tempo. For broadcasters and social feeds, the rule changes are a gift. More stoppages that matter, more moments to dissect, and new visuals. The countdown, the ref explaining a VAR check, a corner awarded for a delay. That will trend and be replayed 1,000 times. But the risk is real. Consistency. If referees apply the clock differently week to week, the rule will fuel outrage rather than calm it. The successful rollout will depend on rigorous officiating guidance, clear public communication, and referees being supported as they manage this extra responsibility. Ultimately, what's happening now is less about a single law than about a culture reset. Time wasting is being reframed from a tolerable habit to a tactical liability, and transparency around VAR and referee communication is being pushed forward. Fans should prepare for more endgame drama, goalkeepers must practice speed and precision, and managers will have to think in seconds in ways they haven't before. Tonight the whistle will not only start a game, it will signal a faster, louder, more contested 60+ minutes where every second matters a little more than it did yesterday.